I'm Holly.
And I'm Horace.
And together we are Travels with the Big Guy. Today is the first day of 2022 and we are in beautiful Quito, Ecuador.
Yes, and we're going to talk to you today about international travel during a pandemic. So join us. And
this will be short and sweet, so we won't bore you, but we just feel like it's very important that you know what forms you need to get in the airports.
Okay, so let's get started.
Okay.
Hey Holly, when traveling internationally, what are some of the things you need to do?
Okay, paperwork. We're going to run through here what we needed to get into Ecuador. Our first document would be we had to have a RT-PCR negative COVID test. Yes. It used to be we just get antigen, but they've changed at least here in Ecuador, it has to be an RT test. So we got our negative, took 24 hours. We had our negative, well, not even 24 hours, we had our negative test. The next thing we did was we took a printout of our itinerary. Because we were asked multiple times for that, because they want to see that you have a return trip, that you're actually going to be leaving the country that you're entering.
Have we run across somebody who had a one-way ticket?
We have. In Cartagena, we ran into a backpacker had flown in from Austria, I think. He flew in on a one-way ticket. He got to immigration and they informed him that he had to have a round-trip ticket. So he had to go buy another ticket showing that he was going to leave the country at a specific date. But that was all that was needed from him.
Boarding pass. Electronic or paper? What do you suggest?
We've had issues with electronic boarding passes. I believe in Mexico, the electronic boarding pass didn't have a date on it. So, and it cost us, we had to go back through and get boarding. It was a pain. So we always print out our boarding passes. So always print out boarding pass, and they like to put, when they check all your docs, at least here in Ecuador, they put their stamp on it, so that's great. Another document we needed was proof of insurance, medical travel insurance. We didn't need to show it to anyone, but they did ask if we had it, and we did have a printout of it. Another form, this is one of the last couple forms. It's only a two-page form online, and we filled it out, Horace filled it out online, but we weren't sure that it was submitted. We never got an email. So, right. So we printed it out. When you print it out, it's like 10 pages. Even though it says at the top that it's only one is necessary per group, we filled two out, one under Horace and one under my name. So we had two of them, which was a good thing, because when we were going through one of the last checks on immigration, they asked for the paper form, and we had one for each of us. They took both of them, and they were thrilled. So
the information that's asked on the form will be what?
It was pretty simple information. It's just your name, your passport number, your airline flight number, seat number, I think probably the date you came in, the date you're leaving, contact information for where you're going to be staying. It's pretty all basic information, but anyway, it was a necessary required form, and I'm glad we printed it out, and I'm glad we did it in each of our names, because they took both of them.
So let's quickly talk about something that's a sore topic, vaccines. Do people need to be vaccinated?
You know, we are, and I think Ecuador, we have found, is very very pro-vaccine. You have to show your card to go into grocery stores, into the mall. They're very serious about it. So you show your card and your mask. And I think with the pandemic changing every day, almost, to me, I'm glad we got I'm glad we did it. I think it's opened up a lot of doors for us that if we had not had the vaccine, we would not be.
Just to be clear, in Colombia, they didn't require us to be vaccinated to come in the country. They didn't even check that. But when we got in country, there were venues that they were requiring us to show vaccination prior to getting in. The bird sanctuary is one of those.
That's true. I forgot about that.
But other areas throughout Ecuador, almost every venue is requiring that they see a vaccine card before they allow us in.
Now we haven't, the smaller mom and pop vendor, kitchens, they have not, but
we don't know if that's a requirement by law.
Yeah. But anyway,
right.
And then the last form we needed.
We didn't really need that. That was for Colombia, remember?
Oh, that was just to leave Colombia. Okay.
So,
all right.
So thank you for joining us today on www.travelswiththebigguy.
And we will see you soon. We'll show you some more photos, more views of our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Quito. It's just, yeah, you're gonna love it.
Breathtaking.
It is. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.